Hello, hello. How's it going? All right. I tell you what, this live is for you if you have not reached your January goal. You know that goal we all have where we want to shed those few pounds, we want to eat better, we want to have an exercise routine. Now it's April already, right? And you're looking at where has the time gone? Because that is our biggest, one of our biggest currencies that we have in life is time. And that gets away from us. And as we're starting to look ahead for the summer months that's coming up, we're starting to look at we haven't accomplished our goal, right? Whether that means you want to get into a new summer wardrobe or you want to at least get into last year's summer wardrobe, whatever that is that's on your heart that you want to accomplish for your overall health and wellness. And you're just like, you know what? Why haven't I been able to lose weight? Well, that's what I want to go ahead and share with you tonight. Give you some aha moments, have you think about things in a different perspective, and maybe your why will become strong enough for you to make that decision to make these small changes. Okay. So if you're tuning in and meeting me for the first time, my name is Danya. I like to go by doing the most with Danya. And I have a passion for sharing information, especially on things that I've gone through, that family's gone through, my friends and co-workers. And what I mean by co-workers, I mean co-entrepreneurs and how we like to be able to share out information because what you don't know, right, can't help you, right? So, want to go ahead and put this out. So, think about this. We already talked about some of the goals that you had to be and live a healthier lifestyle, right? And if you can imagine that, right? That's the first thing I'm going to say, and it wasn't on my notes, but if you can imagine what that looks like to you and how you're actually going to feel when you've shed those pounds. Matter of fact, we want to remove those pounds whether it's 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds because of, the winter weight that we still carried. And we said we were going to remove that in January, and it just hasn't happened. And what are some of those reasons? Is it because of your diet, the lack of exercise, not drinking enough water, which is definitely one of the things that we got to change, or maybe it's you just stopped too soon. You didn't see any of the results. You felt like, why am I doing this and nothing's happening? Well, here's the thing. We got to remember as we get older, and I'm talking to our audience out there, I'm talking about the 40 and 50 and hey, 60 plus. Our hormones change, our metabolism changes. I remember when I could go out there and jog off 10 pounds in a month and be done with it. Can't do that anymore. It takes more work and effort and conscious thinking and being very intentional about everything that we're doing. So once we figure out, hey, I'm not that young person I used to be able to work these pounds off. I need to shift and do something a little bit different. And however that exercise routine is for you, um, whatever it is that you're eating, you're not going to be able to eat that any longer. And just know that there's no such thing as get quick fixes when doing that. So understand you're getting older, so things are changing and our metabolism slows down. So we have to do something that's very different. Another reason why is that even though we try to reduce the sugars, there's so much stuff that's added in our foods. It's processed foods. And even when you think, oh, Coke Zero has zero, calories in it, it has some. Yes, it might be less than what you're used to, but that's another reason why you're trying to work all of that. Then here's the thing. We have inconsistent habits because our schedules, yo-yo, go up and down, and we don't always eat at the same time, or we need to grab a quick bite here, or we're off doing something else. So then we don't eat at the same time. We're eating those bad foods. We're just trying to keep up our energy to get moving again, right? How about this? Lack of sleep. When you have lack of sleep, then you also are, putting a lot of stress on you, or maybe you have stress going on in your life, whether it's personally or at work or anything else that you're working with out there. Okay. Getting poor sleep and being very stressful adds to it. It doesn't help shed anything away. Matter of fact, it actually adds to more cravings. And when I'm talking about cravings, I'm not talking about we grab the fruit, right? We grab all the ooey gooey stuff that's going to make us feel good, that comfort food. Anybody agree? If you're out there, let me know. Love to hear about that. All right, then here's the other thing. One of the big reasons too is we don't get enough protein in our diet. And protein is needed because we still need to be able to work off, that fat burning, right? We need to be able to work off, build up that muscle to get rid of the fat. And when we do that, it's talking about more or less like resistance training to burn off that fat to help replace with the muscle, and then we can start shedding it. Does that make sense? So, getting into the routine of that and then really changing up, especially as we get older. So, if you realize, hey, you know what? Yes, I do need to change what I'm eating, when I'm eating, and what I'm eating. Understanding, hey, I'm not getting enough rest, I'm not getting enough sleep, and therefore when I go for the chips, hopefully you're thinking about it's more intentional about why you're going for those chips. And it's like, you know what? I'm feeling groggy and tired. I'm not thinking right. Let me go ahead and get something else that's going to be able to fit with me. So again, we're talking about those eating habits, right? And changing that a lot. And then as far as getting that exercise in and to be able to work different muscles, be able to work on ourselves throughout the day and making sure that we're getting that in on a daily and not having that yo-yo effect and just having us, just I guess what I'm saying, just throwing your hands up in the air, which is why so many of us quit because we can't stick to a consistent regimen routine, whether we're talking about our exercise, our diet, and overall healthy habits. Okay. So this is what I want to say. Once we figure that out and we have a strong why, it's like the why is because I have enough money that I want to save to have this new wardrobe, and I'd be doggone it if I'm not going to go up in a size from last year. I want to make sure that I'm wearing that. It could be men as well. Ladies, I think that's what we think about. But men, I'm sure you have something else where you want to be able to show off that physique or just, you know what, even feeling better overall about ourselves. So, what I want to share with you is we have these great calls with our team. We call them product calls because we love being able to share testimonials with other people because you know what, we're not in it by ourselves, right? Other people are having the same issues and challenges as you are, we are, I am. And so why not hear what's actually working for them? So I want to share with you a couple of the testimonials or just a couple of the combinations that people are doing and they're trying. One of them, obviously, as I mentioned, get your mindset straight and focus in on your why, what it is and the reason why you actually want to accomplish it. I tell you, don't have the great expectation that it's all going to happen within the first week or the second week. There are a lot of different ideas and supplements and drinks and potions and powders and mixes and all that stuff out there that says that you're going to drop it like that. That's cool. That's great, I guess. But here's the thing, we're not in it to just drop it off and gain it all back. So we're into wanting to be able to change our habits. And it's okay to have good nutritional supplements and good habits so that we can actually achieve our goal in the end. Okay. And so we've had people anywhere from 10 pounds, and I can raise my hands and say, yay, 10 pounds up to 50 pounds and even up to 70 pounds. And we've had other people lose other ways in between. And it's all based off of everything that I just talked about. It's based off of, where you're at as far as your age and what your body's doing and helping it actually receive the nutrients and the nutrition that it actually needs. The other thing is what it is that you're missing in your diet so that you're not craving certain things. What it is that you are putting in your, well, yeah, taking and putting in your mouth and making sure that you get those supplements that's going to help you get better sleep. It's going to give you natural energy. That's going to help reduce your stress and give you better sleep. Wouldn't that be amazing if there was something that could actually do that and help you out with it? And it's okay to have that help. Okay. And we have that. It is actually called, it's a CBD CBG blend with 90 other ingredients in it. It's in one bottle. It's a capful, which is a measured teaspoon. And when I said CBD CBG, I don't want to scare anybody off because it has zero THC. What that means is you will not find that in this product. So you will, if you're randomly drug tested, you will never test positive on that. Okay. So just to let you know that the CBD and CBG has been great because it has medicinal purposes or medicinal properties, rather, that helps us with our overall health and wellness. And that's what this has made some great strides and results to be able to help people. So, in taking that in combination with a fat burning agent and a appetite suppressant, isn't that great? An appetite suppressant. So, if you're wanting to have my vice is ice cream. If you're wanting to have ice cream and you're utilizing this appetite suppressant, the only reason why you'd be taking it is because you're just being greedy and you have nothing else to do, but you really don't want it. Trust me, I've been there, and so many other people have mentioned that, you know what? I don't even want it. It's staring there in front of me, whatever their particular go to vice is, that snack food that keeps them regretting it later on. Okay, so it's great. It's an appetite suppressant and a fat burning agent, and it's going to help you throughout the day. And then we also have this great sleep. It's a sleep, and these are all like little sprays. Let me show you. It's just a little mist. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's just a mist. That's all you're doing. And with that, you're getting all those great ingredients in there to help you. That one in particular was to help reduce stress or any anxiety that's going on. And when you're doing that, you're able to actually relax. And when you're relaxed, you're going to eat better, make better choices. You can actually have a great workout. You know, my niece had mentioned she loves utilizing that in particular before her workout because she's able to relax. I was thinking relax meaning you're just chilling out for the night, but it's no. We found more people, and this has happened with several other of our people that I'm working with in our team that say no, they love it because it does relax them and has them focused and being very intentional when they're doing their exercising. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Plus the fact then you can relax and get some sleep. Now we do have another spray. It's called Sleep, and it helps you at night. This is one that you want to definitely take as you're going to bed, not take it and then get up and do a bunch of stuff to get ready for the next day. It's take it and then let your body just relax. Let it recover like it's supposed to, not feeling stressed, not having all of this stuff going on in the mind, and just allowing your body to relax and rest so that you can get up for the next day. So, if you think about that, utilizing supplements, natural supplements that we need for our body to be able to take that on the daily throughout the course of your day to help you achieve your end result, your end goal. So if you were struggling at the beginning of the year, just know that you're at the right place in the right time right now. And that's the thing, time gets away from us. So why not go ahead and get started? If you want to learn more about what it is that I'm talking about, let's just go ahead. What shall we call this tonight? Let's go ahead and call it, we'll just say weight. How about that? Boring as it is, but we want to maintain a better weight um, goal. Okay. Yeah. We want to maintain a better weight goal than where we were as before. How about that? I'm trying to make this fit. You guys got me? You feel me? Anyway, that's my just quick aha moment. So just really understand what's going on within your body, what things are stopping you from moving forward to be able to have your own weight loss, personal weight loss goal achieved. Okay. And when you do, and when you understand your why and you understand what's going on with your body, again, your age, the hormones, stress, no sleep, not enough protein, not enough exercises, and not enough switching up to make things better for you in the end so that you can see those results and those goals. And we've had so many people, like I said, I'm putting my hands up as well, who've actually achieved those results. Okay. So comment, wait, love to connect with you. You're on Doing the Most with Danya. And if this can help somebody else out, I'm always asking, go ahead and share this out. Love this social media platform because you never know who needs to hear this and how it's going to help them on their personal journey. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. And don't forget, go ahead and comment, wait. Talk to you guys later. Bye.